YouTube? What's going on? Appreciate y'all watching the videos. Look like I'm breaking out on my forehead up there. What's going on? What's going on? Appreciate y'all watching the videos. Thought I'd give y'all a live feed today. Talk about it. Oh yeah, the title of this video, Money in Trucking. That's clickbait. I got y'all. I got you. It's clickbait. Ain't no money in trucking. Find something else to get into. Don't come to trucking. Go be a rapper or something. Or a comedian. Milkman, yeah, I'm waiting on him. I'm waiting on Milkman. Where you at, Milkman? Milkman. I don't know why I got a poor connection for it. It don't make no sense. Struggle rapper. Y'all funny. What's going on? Hey, I want to talk about something. I got an email from a guy, and he left me his phone number, and I called him. And he gave me an idea. I mean, I thought about it before, but he called me, and we started talking, man. You know who you are. He said he watched my videos all the time. And he gave me an idea, man. Like, I don't want to steal his idea. I don't want to steal his idea, but it is what it is. Hold on, y'all. I need to figure out how to fix this. Let me lay y'all up here. It's like it got worse. Very bad connection. Make no sense. Very bad connection. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Don't go nowhere. I'm trying to find my bracket. I'm trying to find my bracket. My bracket that I used to prop up my my phone with. Hold on, y'all. My bad. I should have set this up. Hold on, y'all. Damn, I can't find it. My bad. I keep starting these videos like this. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to find. The coach got real moist last night. Yeah, he dropped a few videos, you know. You just gotta drop content, man. There you go. Damn. Poor connection. I'm going to just leave it like that. Yeah, so I was talking to a driver, and he'd been through a whole lot of stuff in his owner-operator career. He was a company driver for a little while. You know, he was making some money as a company driver. He was making good money as a company driver. He said he was making about $1,300–1,400 a week as a company driver. He was running at nights. And he used to live up in the Northeast. So then he moved down south. And he just had a series of events that led him to running as the owner operator, getting into these lease and own programs where he lease on to folks with his truck. He went and bought a truck. He put money down on the truck, and things just wasn't working out. So basically, hold on, y'all, I'm getting loaded. You might feel the truck bounce every now and then. It's gonna knock my phone. But so, all right, who this? Somebody just sent me an email. All right, man, I'll check with you later. But y'all want to send an email while I'm making the video. He was telling me about a series of events that led him to. Yeah, I just got the email. A series of events that led him to, you know, he's just sick and tired of just leasing on to these companies, because the companies that he was leasing on with, it was just giving him the runaround. Just, you know, he bought a truck. The truck kept breaking down, and he ended up getting rid of the truck. And, you know, the finance company, he gave the truck back to the finance company and all that kind of good stuff. So now I think he's a company driver right now. He's saving up his money, and he told me he went and got his authority. So congratulations for getting your authority, man. So he's got his authority, and he had the idea of running teams. He had the idea of running teams, and he was throwing his idea. We was talking on the phone. We just got off the phone maybe a couple hours ago. And I was like, man, that's a great idea. You know, I thought about it because, like, if you just got one truck, right, and you got two people running one truck, and if you cool with somebody, man, you can make money hand over fist, man. You can make money hand over fist. Because I know just me alone, I can do about 5 to 6K a week. I just did my numbers with y'all. The video messing up. Poor connection. I just did my numbers with y'all. Go back to the video. Let's talk numbers. Go back to that video. I'll show y'all what I'm doing with my numbers. I'm basically keeping $600 to $700 a week. I'm doing the same thing as I did at Travel Loco, but right now I'm keeping $600 to $700 a week because I'm not giving 12%. Hold on, it's a guy over here backing up. It's a guy over here backing up. He mighty close to this guy's truck. Damn, can you get any closer to this man's truck? Hold on, let me show y'all. See there? He damn close to that man's truck. God damn. Please don't hit this man's truck. He looked like he experienced guy. He looked like he got his own authority. I don't mean to put this guy on blast like this, but hey, man, you know, we work hard for our trucks. We don't need nobody to mess up our business like this. All right, look like he got it in there. All right, back to the video. So, hold on. Avery Madison, what's going on, man? I appreciate This guy right here, Avery Madison. If any of y'all want to learn how to get your authority, go to this man's video right here, Avery Madison. His YouTube channel is called Trucking Overside, Trucking Underside, or something like that. He's got step-by-step tutorials on how to get your authority, step by step. If you can't follow this man's video to get your authority, I don't know what to tell you. I just don't know what to tell you. So, yeah, Trucking Inside. I don't know what to tell you. It's step by step. He tell you everything you need to know about getting your authority. Everything. He tell you how to get your UCR. He tell you which companies to get your UCR with, which companies to use to get your UCR, which companies, the best companies to get your drug consortium with, your permits. He talk about every damn thing there is to know about getting your authority. Everything. Check this man out. Trucking Inside. Check him out. Yeah, Avery, man, I had to just shout you out, man, because it wasn't for you and maybe like a bunch of other guys, I wouldn't get my authority. I would have went out there and paid somebody thousands of dollars to get my authority, when your videos got the step-by-step process how to get your authority, and it's easy. You can get your own authority on your own. You can get your authority. All you just go through the authority application, pay you $300. Boom, you got your authority. And you got to wait 30 to 60 days before you start running. But the fact is, you don't need to spend thousands of dollars to get your authority. You get your UCR, your BOC3, you get your IFTA, you get your plates for your truck, and go down the road and get your money. But I keep getting sidetracked. So he was talking about running teams under his authority. And I was like, man, that's a good idea. I thought about it at first, but things just be out of sight, out of mind. You don't really think about it. So, but just hearing him, he got a plan. He was asking me, man, hey, can you mentor me? I'm like, man, you seem like you got it all figured out. You don't need me. But he's got a whole plan. He's got somebody that's very reliable to run teams with. He said he's married, his wife at home. She's ready to help him run the truck so he can focus on running the loads, talking to the brokers, booking the loads. You send the rate con, just send the rate con to your wife. She sign the rate con, or she can fill out the carrier packets. You can focus on running down the road. She can do the back office stuff. That's great. His wife at the house, she's on board. And that's very important. See, that's very important. All the guys that's out here in trucking. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, all the guys that's out here in trucking. You got to remember, for every guy out here, there's a wife, girlfriend, significant other that's supporting all these drivers out here, because we got to come out here and focus on this road and get this money. We can afford to be messed up in the head, and we always got to have that support. This shout goes out to all the girlfriends, boyfriends, for all the female truckers, all the boyfriends, girlfriends, significant others, wives, husbands that's supporting the drivers that's coming out here making this money. Because I would say most of that comes from the support that we get to come out here and get this money. I salute y'all. Salute y'all. But besides the point, okay, let me get back on task. So who was talking about running teams, and like he was telling me, man, he's been running for a guy under somebody else's authority, and he's already got a list of brokers, and he's telling me he's making $2,500, $3,500 to come south, and like I was like, man, you just keep them phone numbers with them brokers. When you jump out on your own authority, you just tell them, say, hey, I'm on my own authority right now. So what kind of rate can you give me? So, you know, so I was thinking like, if each driver, if you're running teams, like say if I'm running teams and I got another driver with me, if I do 5K gross in revenue and he does 5K gross in revenue, we running that truck, we can do 10, 15, we can do about 12, 13,000 gross a week to the truck. Just say 13,000 gross to the truck under your own authority. You got one truck payment, one insurance payment, one insurance payment, one fuel bill. Hold on, y'all. It's a lot of stuff going on in here. But man, that's just great, man. Just whew, I'm just thinking all the money. Cause say you got a truck note, cause when you leasing the truck, I know a lot of guys don't like leasing the truck, but hey, if your truck note is $1,000 a week and your fuel bill is $2,000 a week, 15, I say $1,800 a week in fuel. $1,000 a week for fuel. I mean, for the truck note. Okay. Insurance is the same, whether you got, you know, the same truck or not. He was telling me he called up OOIDA. OOIDA quoted him for a team operation. He said OOIDA quoted him, I think he said $1,200, $1,300 a month for teams on one truck policy. I was like, man, you need to do that deal. Because he was saying he called up some A-rated insurance companies and he was saying that they quoted him about $2,000 a month for insurance. And I told him, like, man, from the brokers he was telling me about running for, you don't need it. You don't need A-rated insurance, man. You don't need A-rated insurance. You only need A-rated insurance. You only need A-rated insurance when you start to Tavon Walters, are you selling it or looking to buy? I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all selling stuff. I say the only reason you need to get A-rated insurance is when you trying to grow a fleet of three trucks or more. Because OOIDA allows you to put on maximum 3 trucks. That's what OOIDA allows you to put on, from my understanding. I mean, I might be wrong, but when I called them, OOIDA allows you to put up to 3 trucks. After that, you have to find another insurance carrier. But Trucker Coach said he's looking for 5 to 6 trucks to put on his authority, and he's got OOIDA insurance. So I'm trying to figure out, maybe I'm getting it confused. So, but here's the point, man. So he was telling me, right? He was telling me that, okay, he called OOIDA up, and they quoted him $1,200, $1,300 a month, and he said it's like $1,000 down or something like that, $1,200, $1,100 down, and now the driver that he's thinking about putting on, he's only got 4 years experience. Now OOIDA does allow you to put on guys with less than 9 to 10 years experience, but you have to be an owner of the business. So basically you got to be a partnership. So if you're running teams, you got to create an LLC partnership, and to show that you both partners in the business. You can't just be an owner operator and just have a guy on your truck and go get insurance. They don't want that. But if you don't want to do that, you probably gonna have to go at A-rated insurance. But for that kind of money, why spend $800 a month more than you need to when you just pulling the same freight? So, but that's not the point. The point is that, man, this guy's got a plan, and like it's a good idea. It's a good idea. It's a good idea, man. Damn good idea. I mean, shoot, you got your own authority. You can do with a team. You doing 15,000 a week. Damn, that's $60,000 gross a month. $60,000 gross a month. Unbelievable. That's why I be telling y'all, go get y'all authority, man. Y'all be playing. But I know everybody can't get the authority, so it's just something you got to work up to. But I'm just saying. Okay, let me read some of these questions. Oh, Ida lets you have 5? Okay. I guess it just depends on your business. I think because they told me I can have up to 3 trucks on my authority. And they have to be, they have to have 9 years experience. So I think it may depends on your business model or how you have your business set up. Maybe it's your driving record, or they look at your business and they're assessing the risk or whatever. I don't know what it is, but from what OIDA told me, they said I can have up to 3 owner operators on my truck, on my insurance. So I'm thinking they probably mean they include me and the 2 additional drivers. So I can have up to 3 trucks on my insurance. If I was to hire 3 guys, they'll cancel my policy. So that's what she said. But I'm gonna call them back and ask them some more questions and see and actually write some of this stuff down. Maybe I'm confusing it with something else, or maybe I'm misunderstanding something or something. I don't know, but I'll see. You only gonna make $2 grand more, and you're gonna rebuild the truck every 2 to 3 years. That's running a team. Well, from the numbers that he was telling me, he said he gonna pay his teammate about $1,500-$1,600 a week. He gonna put him on a $1,500-$1,600 a week salary. I pay him about 50. I pay my teammate about 50. If I was gonna do it, I'd pay him about 50, 60 cents a mile. I pay him about 60 cents a mile. That's about $1,400-$1,500 a week. So if I have a teammate, I'll pay him about 50, 60 cents a mile. That's reasonable. Cause like, I don't know. I just thinking about the numbers. I'm probably not seeing something that's not on the surface, but I'm probably gonna have to sit down on a pen and pad and actually work the numbers and see how much can you really make with a team, with your own authority. I'm just trying to see. You know, because being leased on with your own authority is different. You know, when you leased on with a team is you know, but when you got your own authority and you running a team, I don't know. I just feel like you can make more money. I don't know. But I want to know, is Volvo good? I know Freightliner can run good with high mileage. 3 trucks per year. Joseph Wilson. Yeah, you right. You right. I'm thinking maybe she meant I can only grow 3 trucks in a year. That's probably what she meant. That's probably what she meant. I'm gonna have to call Ohio back and double check on the insurance stuff and ask some more questions. But she told me you're gonna add up to 3 trucks. I don't know. I put 1.5 on my 2008 Volvo. I now have a 2016. I'm trying to get 4 or 5 Volvo. Team is a bad deal. Okay. 4-4, you're not cutting the truck off. That's why. I'm not cutting the truck off. I never leave my truck running. The only time my truck be running is when last Saturday. Yeah, me, yeah, my girl, she love to go to Dollar Tree, man. You probably seen me at Dollar Tree because my girl, she love to go to Dollar Tree. I ain't gonna lie, she love to go to Dollar Tree. But oh yeah, I'm not cutting the truck off with 2 drivers. Yeah, you right, because I mean with my truck, I got an APU, but what you saying is like, okay, when you running teams, you not turning the truck off. But I see what you're saying. So for extra $2,000 a week, you saying it's not enough profit to beat your truck up? That's what you're saying? Yeah, I might have to just dig into it and see if it's worth beating your truck up to make an extra $2,000, if that's what you're saying. Because I rarely idle my truck, and yeah, I figured that's what you were saying. I mean, like my truck, the only time my truck is running is like in the morning time. I'll crank it up and I'll let it run for about a minute or 2 to get the juices flowing, get the oil circulating and stuff, and then I'll take off. Or if I get to a customer and I'm backing in, I'm idling the truck or something like that. But other than that, like right now I'm sitting here, my APU is on. Like my truck rarely idles that much. And I'm sure if I look at the ECM compared to a lot of guys' truck, I got very low idle time on this truck. I know I do. Because this truck has always had a APU on it since it was put in the service. So if you think about that, like this truck has got 400,000 miles on it, and since day one, this truck has had an APU in it. So compared to a lot of guys' trucks with the same miles, their trucks probably got a whole bunch of idle time on it, and that's a lot of wear and tear on the truck that you don't want. That's why I tell guys to get an APU on their truck. Don't wait till the truck get 400,000, 500,000, 600,000 miles on it to get an APU on it. You got to find a truck that either had an APU on it, or you got to find a truck that's got one on there since the truck came out the factory. I would say maybe like a week after they put the truck on. They put the truck on. I'm stupid. They put the APU on the truck. You know what I'm saying? Because usually truck manufacturers, they don't put APUs on a truck at the factory. That's APU is a aftermarket accessory. So usually if the truck was like a fleet or it was a leased truck or something like that, usually you got to buy the truck brand new and tell the truck dealer, say, hey man, I want to have an APU put on. Usually that's like a dealer accessory that's put on at the dealer. I mean, I've heard of guys buying new trucks and it come right out the factory with an APU on it, but That's what you want. You want to get a truck, brand new truck with an APU on it. Because that way you in control of the truck, and you know all the idle hours on that truck. So that way, you know, because what we're talking about is wear and tear on the truck. This is equipment. Okay? When you idle in the truck, you put more wear and tear on the push rods. You put more wear and tear on the pistons, the camshaft. You putting wear and tear on the liners inside the piston walls. Just idle in the truck, you put more wear and tear on the gaskets. You put more wear and tear, you know. You just put more wear and tear on the engine just letting it idle like that. But I mean, tell you the truth, these new Freightliners, they're just not designed to idle. That's just, I mean, if you had a Freightliner Century or Freightliner Columbia, the Freightliner Columbias with the Detroit 60 series engine in there, those engines, they can handle idle. You know, them engines, that Series 60 engine, man, that engine can handle 1 million miles, 1.5 million miles, no problem. You know, get up to 1 million miles, do an in-frame, do a overhead job or whatever, and that motor just keep on going up to 2 million miles, man. But a lot of guys, they don't do that. When they start having trouble with the truck, they go ahead and get a new one. So I'm still getting loaded. The money sounds good, but teaming gets old. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Like, you get in your truck and it's always somebody mean mugging you. You wake up in the morning, somebody mean mugging you. If I was teaming, man, I would want to be home every weekend. You know what I'm saying? DJ1S for 2 years, and me and the wife team with Prime. See, I would do it with a significant other, like a wife or something like that. Like one of my boys or something like that, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. That's the only way I'd do it if I'm married or something like that, or, you know, because that way the money is coming in all into one household. You know what I'm saying? It's going into one checking account. Y'all both got the same vision. Y'all both got the same goal, and all the money coming in one checking account. Like if you married and y'all think about buying a house or something like that, or y'all thinking about buying a car, or you think about saving for retirement, or buying some mutual funds, or buying a rental property. When you marry, it's assumed that both of y'all on the same page. It's assumed that y'all have the same vision. But when you teaming with your boy, like he trying to do his thing, you trying to do yours, and you know, it just gets crazy. Like I did teaming when I first got in the trucking for like a minute. I did it for a minute. I did it for like 3 months. I did it for about 3 months. I didn't like it. I did not like teaming. It was terrible. Milkman in the house. What's going on? What's going on, Milkman? Where you been? I was waiting on you. But yeah, man, finished sitting up here getting loaded. But hey, I'm gonna cut this video short, but I just want to talk about teaming with your own authority. I thought it was a great idea to talk about that, since I was talking to a guy. He said he getting his authority. He thinking about, you know, doing teams with his authority. I think it's a good idea. You can try it out and see what happens, you know. Ain't gonna hurt to try it, you know. But hey, I appreciate y'all watching my videos, man. I'll see y'all next time.